guys, it's Samir and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And Liverpool are very close to signing Aurelien Tchouameni, the AS Monaco brilliant midfield powerhouse. Sasha Tavolieri, a journalist, is reporting that Real Madrid are not in the race for Tchouameni this summer unless Real Madrid sell a major player, because they simply can't afford his price tag. Mbappe is just days or maybe a few weeks away from being announced as a new Real Madrid player, and yes, he is a free transfer, but Mbappe is getting a 100 million euro signing on bonus. When I read that, my mind was absolutely blown. The amount of money that he is getting just for signing for Real Madrid, and also his salary will be around like 50 million euros per year. So Real Madrid are spending almost their whole budget on Mbappe, and also on, of course, a few of their other superstars' salaries. And the Frenchman, according to the journalist, is likely to head to the Premier League, to Liverpool. The journalist said the Liverpool is calling. So what do you make of this news? Let me know in the comments below. We will have all the details in this video and many other Liverpool news as well. So if you enjoy these, of course, leave a like and subscribe. And Liverpool have already done brilliant business in this year, bringing in Luis Diaz. Also, we are bringing in Fabio Carvalho. He could be the Divock Origi replacement. The Guardian and Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Divock Origi is going to go on a medical to AC Milan after the Champions League final. So if you go to Anfield for the Liverpool Wolves game, make sure to give Divock Origi a standing ovation. He is a Liverpool legend, a cult hero. He scored 2 goals against Barcelona in the Champions League semi-final, amazing comeback. He scored a goal in the Champions League final. He scored 11 goals, I think, against Everton or something crazy like that. And no, 7 goals against Everton, sorry, not 11, but still 7 goals against Everton, twice as much as against any other team. So I think Divock Origi needs and deserves a hero's send-off. And who knows, he might win the quadruple or a treble before leaving Liverpool. And Origi has won every single trophy with Liverpool there is to win in English football. That is notable, apart from the Community Shield. So I hold Origi in a very high regard, and I think AC Milan will benefit from this transfer. Origi is a brilliant player. Fabio Carvalho will be Divock Origi's replacement in the squad for next season, and I really hope that we keep Minamino and Firmino around. We need 6 or 7 strikers, as it was evident that in this season Minamino, who scored 10 goals, contributed massively, even though he was probably 6th or 7th choice forward player. Liverpool need a big squad next season if we want to attack every competition as well. No, sorry, he scored 6 goals against Everton, Origi, and the next favourite opponent for him is Wolves, Southampton and West Ham United. Wow, he scored a hat-trick against Southampton in the League Cup. Those are the only goals for Origi against Southampton, which is pretty amazing. Tchouameni's main position is a holding midfielder, so I don't think he will come in and play ahead of Fabinho, but Tchouameni's ability to play next to Fabinho in a more advanced midfield role, that could be vital. His versatility could be vital to this transfer, because I don't think I don't think Tchouameni will play ahead of Fabinho, but he could be a very useful asset in the Liverpool midfield. And we need to rotate, because Thiago, Henderson, Milner are all about 30 years old. They won't be able to play every game. Naby Keita is very injury prone, even though he played a lot of games in the second half of the season, and thankfully he hasn't been injured lately. But probably we are letting Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain go. It's a big surprise that even when half of the Liverpool first team wasn't available, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain didn't even get a minute as a substitute against Southampton. It probably signals that he's even behind Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones in the pecking order. So Liverpool will look to move him on with only 1 year left on his contract. And Sasha Tavolieri, who is a Belgian journalist, has said that I can say to you that the interest for Tchouameni is really high. Liverpool consider getting this player as one of the priorities during the summer transfer window. Tchouameni is a perfect midfielder for Liverpool because he can play really offensively and defensively as well, and he has a concrete impact on all the midfield areas. He takes the space and has the charisma on the pitch that aspire all the energy on him, which means that basically he's a very energetic box-to-box midfielder, and that's kind of the archetypical Liverpool midfielder. That's what you need if you want to play in the Liverpool midfield. You need to be intense, high work rate, running up and down the pitch. He will be probably a box-to-box midfielder similar to Henderson or Thiago. Tchouameni certainly doesn't have the goal-scoring ability of somebody like Fabio Carvalho, but he will play further up the pitch. Carvalho. Tchouameni will be probably a utility player who can play in any kind of position. So if Fabinho needs a rest, Tchouameni can play there, and Henderson can play in his favorite number 8 position. If Thiago or Naby Keita or Henderson is not available alongside Fabinho, then Tchouameni can play there. And Liverpool will have another 60-game season next season probably. So there will be enough playing time for every midfielder, in my opinion. Tchouameni will not come cheap. He will be worth around 45, maybe 50 million pounds in the summer transfer window, but if you consider his age, he's only 22 years old, 50 million for him I think is a very good price. The most interested club in the battle with Liverpool is Real Madrid, but apparently Real Madrid can't afford to spend another 50 million on a player unless they sell some players. And things could move next week because the opponent of Liverpool on that race has not given up yet, but they are close to giving up. I think the club who wants the player will need to spend at least 50 million pounds and transfer that amount to Monaco. But probably Liverpool will do that in installments, so we will not pay the price up front. And also brilliant news for Liverpool fans, Fabinho has confirmed that he will be available to play in the Champions League final. Fabinho said, yes, I will be there in Paris to play against Real Madrid. We are working and recovering to be ready for that final. I'm very calm, very confident that I will be there. So we have to keep working and resting to be at the best physical level for May the 28th. Fabinho probably won't be risked against Wolves in the last Premier League game. There is really no need to risk him. Not sure if Salah will be risked or Van Dijk will be risked, but Liverpool will still bring out a very strong team against Wolves to get the win, and then let's see what happens in the Man City-Aston Villa game. There is high hopes that ex-Liverpool players Steven Gerrard, Coutinho and Dennings can somehow do a miracle and get at least a draw for Aston Villa against Man City, because then that opens up the pathway for the Premier League title. I still can't believe that Liverpool are in with the chance within the last game of the season. And Fabinho gave an interview to the Spanish AS newspaper before the Champions League final. He was asked, how does winning the FA Cup affect Liverpool in terms of confidence? It's always good to win games, to win trophies. It is already the second trophy of the season, and it makes the team more confident. We are very happy, we celebrated a lot. I think it is still noticeable by my voice, but it always gives confidence to win. And also the FA Cup is a cup that we have been looking for a long time with our manager Jurgen Klopp. And we haven't won this trophy for more than expected 16 years. And also Fabinho was very honest. He said, generally I can speak on all the players. We are very tired. It's been true because we have now been playing for more than a month, every week, 2 games, 3 games, which makes you physically and mentally very tired. But this team worked very hard to get here to this point in the season with the chance of winning all 4 trophies. There are a few games left. There is a final sprint, and Jurgen Klopp will have a bit of a headache to form a team because 120 minutes at this point in the season in the FA Cup final is not easy. And I hope that those who play are good, well prepared, because it will be very hard. And I think this interview was before the Southampton game, so we overcome that, we won that. And Fabinho was honest that I followed Real Madrid and I watched their last 3 games. They didn't play the same day as us, and I watched the games. It is a team that is used to playing in the Champions League. And when they say that Madrid has something different, something magic in the Champions League, it shows that it is true. In the last 3 games they have won in a similar way, scoring 2 or more goals in a very short period of time. And Real Madrid have deserved to be in the final as well. They have had a very good year. But let's see on what happens on May the 28th. And let's hope we can win. Champions League final is very, very special. Some players have the opportunity to play it once or twice, which will be my case. Others don't even ever play a Champions League final. So it's always something very special with a very nice stadium, with the fans of both teams. With my family, it makes it even more special, having been at Madrid, having played for Real Madrid Castilla, Real Madrid's second team. Doesn't make it any more special, or I don't approach the game differently. And he was also asked, would you prefer to win the Premier League or the Champions League? And he just answered both, and I think that's a brilliant answer. Paul Joyce also issued an injury update on Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez had a scan on the ankle injury which he sustained against Southampton. He had to be substituted. No serious damage shown by the scan, which is a positive outcome. So Liverpool are very confident that he will be available for the Champions League final if his recovery goes as planned. That's good. Probably he won't start in the Champions League final, but it will be good to have another player fit for the bench. And Jamie Carragher noticed something different about Trent Alexander-Arnold. He has been hitting the gym lately, and he looks like he has bulked up. He has filled out, and he's just getting bigger and stronger. He looks a lot more like a real man in that shirt. He didn't have the power. He never will have the power of a Reece James or a Kyle Walker, but he's a lot stronger now. And yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold is definitely bulked up. And Jamie Carragher also said that Trent's defending has improved lately. I thought he was really good against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. So when someone is running and they knock it past him, he can get that shoulder and arm across, and I've noticed that a lot more in the last 4 or 5 months. Definitely having more physical strength really helps Trent Alexander-Arnold defensively. Offensively, he's always brilliant. He has that wonderful left foot. It's like having a David Beckham over Steven Gerrard playing at right back, with the delivery, with the world-class delivery that Trent Alexander has. And also I noticed something very interesting. The Empire of the Cup Twitter account, they are the Liverpool fan site, they did a poll, and how do Liverpool fans see the Man City Aston Villa game going on the final day of the season? And only 37% said that Man City will definitely win. The other 63% have either said Aston Villa will draw or Aston Villa will win. 48.5% said it will be a draw, and 14.5% said that Aston Villa will win. So a lot of Liverpool fans are like Jurgen Klopp, and they are now believers and not doubters, more than, like, that's like 2/3 of Liverpool fans. I still think Man City will win the game comfortably, but we can always hope for a miracle. Stranger things have happened in football, and let's see, if Man City get nervous and Aston Villa score a goal, hopefully it will be another bottle job by Manchester City. But if they play to their maximum potential, it will be a Man City victory. But their defense is vulnerable with Fernandinho at the back, and they have some injury problems as well. So let's hope that Aston Villa can do a masterclass performance. Aston Villa will need to be at their absolute best, and they will need to take their chances. So we just need to win the game against Wolves, and let's see where Liverpool will finish up. But even if we come second, the season has been an utter resounding success. Nobody can say otherwise. With 2 trophies in the bag, Champions League final to come, we are involved in the title race on the last day of the season. We are the envy of world football, in my opinion. At the moment, Liverpool are the best club in the world. We need to show that in the Champions League final as well against Real Madrid. But I'm really looking forward to the end of the season. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Good night.